When it comes to pickup trucks, it could be said that 2015 was the year of the new all-aluminum Ford F-150, still the best-selling vehicle in North America. But for Motoring TV, the story for us was GM and its return to the midsize segment. Well, this week we're in Tacoma, Washington to drive, and you ready for this, the 2016 Toyota Tacoma. You gotta love those marketing folk. Well, this vehicle has owned the midsize segment for many years, and it hasn't had a big refresh in probably 10 years. So why now? Simple, 2 words, Canyon and Colorado.
Making its Canadian Auto Show debut here in Edmonton, I'm pleased to present the all-new, next-generation 2016 Toyota Tacoma. Of course, Tacoma has been the leader in this segment. We sold close to 10,000 of them last year, and that's built on 70 years of global truck experience. So it's really the vehicle that we're most proud of, because it represents much of that heritage that's been built into the company. A lot of companies have taken their eyes off this segment, have looked at larger trucks. But think about the size of this vehicle. It's as large as a half-ton pickup truck was when I was growing up. Some of the big ones it's overkill for what a lot of Canadian consumers are looking for.
We all know that Toyota is a pretty straight, button-down kind of company. They make great vehicles, but with little glitz. So you can imagine the raised eyebrows at this morning's technical briefing when the Tacoma chief engineer described his new truck as badass.
Before I go to the board of directors and ask for money, I have to have some keyword that quickly explains what the project is about. And I went to our styling president and I asked him to give me a badass truck, and it kind of grew from there. We changed the engines, we changed transmissions, we changed transfer case, we changed the diff, we modify the frame, we make a whole new body structure. Just fabulous off-road desert racer styling that goes with it.
Well, we have a new 3.5-liter V6, and it's an Atkinson cycle that's been modified to run in both Atkinson and Autocycle. So it's a very powerful truck with 278 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque. It's going to be the biggest selling truck that we have, which is the V6 double cab. What's really new about it is multi-train select and crawl control. It can really take you where a lot of other trucks cannot go, into the back roads. When you're 4x4ing, it'll get you up really steep stuff, really slippery stuff, and also the really sharp and rocky things.
Journalists only got to drive the V6, which is the way it should be. It makes up for 80% of the sales, and believe me, if you're buying a Tacoma, this is the one to get, not the 4-cylinder. Another thing, how do you like that scoop? Looks kind of sexy, eh? You know why it's there? Because it looks sexy. It doesn't function as an air intake. Another thing, we've got disc brakes on the front, but some journalists are surprised to find that they've got drums on the back. Bill Gardner would say that's the way it should be. Obviously, Toyota agrees.
Disc brakes, the rotors are very good at dissipating heat. That's what the purpose of them. So that's why race cars have disc brakes on them. Just like our sand demonstration back here, if you stick it up to the axles in sand, you're filling that brake system with sand, rocks, debris. With a drum brake, we can protect that braking system. One of the things with crawl control is that you can bury the truck up to its axles in sand. And then you set the crawl control, and what's going to do is it's going to sense that it's stuck, and it's going to start cycling the wheels to build up some sand underneath it. Once it determines that it has an appropriate amount of sand, it's going to slowly start to crawl its way out of the hole, and then you can back out. My favorite part of the truck, of course, is its off-road capability. You can't come up with anything more fun than just going out and getting dirty in a truck. But again, we also wanted to make sure that the interior is refined, having dual zone front climate control in it, which is a segment first. And we put a power moonroof in the truck, leather seating you can get now. So it's much more refined, but yet fully capable.
Should GM be concerned?
GM is doing a great job selling trucks. We still outsell them about 2 to 1 on it. And we have a new truck, but there's enough room in this market for everybody to play. They make a good product, but we just make the best product.
As we said, Toyota knew it had to update the Tacoma. GM's Canyon in Colorado simply forced its hand. Now, the Tacoma is indeed a better vehicle than its predecessor, and it will at least share some of the spotlight with General Motors. Is it a better truck? Much too early to tell. But it may not matter, as truck people are passionately brand loyal. But I will tell you that these vehicles may prove that when it comes to pickup trucks, bigger is not always better, and they may attract a new customer.